One day I was checking Facebook Marketplace and I saw a boat. I was like, oh, I'll go take a look at it. And so I just decided to bite the bullet, and I figured if I was going to be broke, might as well be broke and happy.
My name is Joe, and this is Rebel Anchor. We sail around looking for interesting places and good food to bring to you.
And so Donahue's has a real hometown appeal. And how do you reach out to the community?
You know, Joe, we've been reaching out to the community our whole restaurant career. We just find it so important. I mean, community is everything. We can't do this without everyone coming in and enjoying themselves. And whatever charitable events, are going on, we're very approachable, and we usually, go ahead and step up and do whatever we can. One of our favorite charities is Bare Necessities. That's a really great one out of Clinton, but they service the entire shoreline.
Corned beef and cabbage. So how long have you been running the corned beef and cabbage?
Well, 3 Irish guys, we've been doing that for 45 years. It's actually our busiest day of the year, traditionally, always. And we just serve an enormous amount of corned beef and cabbage, corned beef sandwiches, and we have shepherd's pie and lamb stew.
This looks delicious. The portion is huge. Let's see, but is it fork tender? Oh, it's fork tender. Most important thing about corned beef is if you can break it up with a fork, and it looks like we can. Brisket's a really tough cut of meat, and it takes time to be cooked low and slow, roasted, boiled, slow cooked, whatever you have to do. Oh, all right, that's delicious. Carrots are soft. It's well plated. We got a little bit of garnish here. And this portion for the price is sizable. Wow. All right, so you're also known for your clam chowder, which recently won the Madison Super Bowl Judge's Choice for 2024, and in previous years. When did that recipe come?
So Pat created that recipe in 1979, and we still serve it today. It was inspired by the Black Pearl recipe, where we top it with dill and a little Harvey's Bristol Cream Sherry just to brighten it up. It's a lot of fun, and we've been running with that for all these years.
Awesome. That's a white chowder, right?
That's right. It's a New England clam chowder, and yeah, we won the Super Bowl 7 out of 8 years now in Madison. That Super Bowl, it's been a lot of fun.
Super Bowl for Madison. My company, Rebel Anchor, lost to this chowder. He took first place. I took second place. The judging for the Judge's Choice, and then I took third place, and he took second place in the People's Choice, and I never got to try the chowder because we just ended up handing this out to everybody. And he put a little bit of sherry on top, and this is the original recipe from 1979. Ton of clams. The cream isn't brown, which means that they add it afterwards. The dill is perfect. Dill's real easy. It's an overpowering spice. So when you add dill to something, you don't want to overpower it. This is perfect. This is worth a trip right here. Irish soda bread is a staple of this dish. Oh, it's good. Just enough raisins, not too much. All right, hey David, thanks. It's been great chatting with you.
Thanks a lot, Joe.
Awesome.
Appreciate you coming.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Hey, that was fun. So let's go over to Ed's in Westbrook.
That's great. And to pursue that, and my mom is Italian, so I just grew up in the kitchen. She had 6 kids. We were always cooking at home. Yeah, it was just something that I fell in love with just by doing it,
You're local,
yeah.
right?
This is my hometown, so I moved from here when I was 19 to LA, and then after that I moved to Austin in 2014. And then in 2020 when COVID hit, I moved back to take this over. Yeah.
Great. Now Ed was around before you, correct?
Ed was here for 20 years, and I've been here for like 3.5. So it's been in Westbrook for 23 years. That was super important to me, to just keep something in the community.
Perfect. So let's take a look. Texture's good. Carrots are perfect. Can't really do the fork test with this one because she has it sliced so thin, but I mean, that's just a different take of the same thing. Honestly, I'm here for it because the texture's perfect, the color's perfect, it's perfectly cooked. Boom. That's solid. It's a little more delicate. That's something I can really appreciate. So what I like about this, it's a little more delicate than Donahue's. Not there's really much comparison between the two. They're both so far pretty excellent. But I really like how this is just, it's feathered a little bit. It tastes a little bit lighter, but you know, you still have a pretty solid plate. Oh. With it sliced thin like this with the deli mustard, it's literally perfect. Throw a carrot in here. Again, the carrots are sweet. They're perfectly cooked. They're not too soft, not too hard. I think Liz knocked this out of the park. One of the other things that I really like about this is that the cabbage and they have purple potatoes in here. I'll get a view of one of those. Oh, look at this. These are my favorite potatoes. They add so much color to a plate. And they taste delicious. Too many people have been sleeping on these potatoes for too long. They're light, they're delicate, they have more vitamins and minerals in them.
And people come in all the time and they're like, I've been coming here for my birthday for 15 years, or, you know, a passed on loved one used to love this place, and they come in to like remind them. And it's really, really sweet. It makes me feel really good. You guys want to see some pastries?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so this one here actually, it's kind of cool because some of the stuff that's here, it's like a timeline from when I cooked. There's like things from different cities and stuff. These are, they're Hostess, you know, like a planned Hostess, gluten-free Hostess cupcakes. It's a gluten-free chocolate cake of buttercream filling and this swirl up here's the buttercream too. And then a chocolate ganache. And I used to make these in LA. So I've been making them for like, I don't know, too long, 15 years.
What I really want to get into is this cupcake. They're gluten-free, they're delicious, and I always grab one anytime she makes them. The frosting's perfect. I know that Liz makes everything from scratch, so this is from scratch. This is perfect. Well, fantastic. Well, thank you for having us in. We really appreciate your time.
You're welcome.
And the food is delicious.
Thank you.
You know, one of the things that I like about Donahue's is that it's a testament to the history of the town that it resides in. I mean, it's been there since 1979. He has pictures of his family up on the wall. You know, one of his uncles who died in World War II is with the 101st Airborne. It has this Purple Heart there. He died in Metz. I'm a veteran myself, so that speaks very closely to me. And his food reflects that. So it's it's a home style atmosphere in there. It's it's where you take your family to eat, and that's something that I really appreciate. And again, the food reflects that. It's hearty, it's home style, it's comfortable. You can sit there in the winter by the fireplace and talk to your friends and family. In contrast, we have Liz in Westbrook, and that place is a staple for Westbrook. Liz is a smaller operation, so she can do, she has license to do kind of whatever she wants. I mean, she can experiment. She can do special dinners. She does a lot of catering. I think she's gonna be doing grab and go, which is really nice. So she has a little more flexibility, but she's bringing her world travels with her. She's traveled all over the country as a musician. She was making her money on the road, stopping off to work in restaurants, and she picked up biscuits from Texas. She picked up that delicious fried chicken recipe somewhere. I don't know where she picked that up, but I want to know. And that kind of stuff's important. Like it's now my stop, to get breakfast in the morning, to grab a sandwich from her.
So hey, that was great. Good episode, and happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.